Today I'm going to show you one method to measure your kayaks when I request that you measure your kayaks width to width in two locations. I think this is both an easy way and an accurate way to measure. Part of the challenges are, how do you measure something that's got a curved edge? We don't often have big calipers in order to do that job. So in order to do that, what I'm going to ask you to do is to assemble some sort of a plumb, like this string right here. This is a string with a 1/2-inch nut on it, and we're just going to hang it along the side of the kayak. The items that I'm going to use for this job are very simple, things that all of you are going to have in the shop. A little bit of masking tape, a fine point Sharpie, this device, and either a tape measure and or a yardstick, 2x4, 1x3, or something to lay across a second location. I've also got a couple pieces of silicone that will help this from sliding around too much when I put it on this slick plastic. So why is this important? If everybody in the world just ordered 3X polo shirts, we could probably all get them on and wear them. Most people, 99% of people could get them on and wear them, but we wouldn't like the look, right? Well, it's the same thing with landing gear. I don't want this leg sticking out way here if it could be right here because it's tighter, closer in, etc. This is a 5-degree leg sweep, so this leg is tilted 5 degrees in from a perpendicular to the crossbar in order to just make the look better. Just kind of like your polo shirt fits your body. Well, I want landing gear to fit the hull of a kayak as well, and that's why I need this measurement. I'm going to use this to measure the forward position, or where I want the crossbar. When you do this measurement, you're going to decide where you want the crossbar. Put a 2x4 or other suitable long piece, maybe put it on end, put that location there, and then imagine this is your 2x4. Let's put a piece of tape on either edge of the 2x4 approximately at the width of the kayak. I also realize this. My kayak may not be level with the world because I'm actually parked on a little bit of a slope. It'd be ideal if you were doing this in your garage. Here goes. I'm going to do measurement number 1, and I would drop the nut until it's just hanging there in space. Stop it from swinging. All right. And then I'm just going to go and scribe on the inside of the line. I've now marked the right side of my kayak, and I'll do the same thing on the left side. Okay. I like that. Okay. I got my second line. So to make this easier for myself, I think I could use this to go in here. I'm going to call that 33 3/8. Now, the second measure, I want it to be 24 inches back from that current measurement. In other words, just measure along here. You don't have to make it perpendicular to this. Just measure 24 inches from that location. Piece of tape there. And do the same thing on the other side. I just drew a line and a little V to help me know where the edge is as I line up the cross member. I'm going to put some anti-slip there just think. So I now have my edge of my wood pretty well lined up with those marks there. Okay, measure again. There we go. Now that this has been measured, I can put it on end and just do a measurement like so. I'm going to call that 29 inches, 29.0, right to there. Now I want you to notice that this location pretty well lines up with the axle holes on the legs. And that's intentional because 24 inches back, that's that critical distance to know what's the shape of the hole, what's the average angle, and we're going to use that to determine what's the appropriate fit of a Freedom launcher for this particular hull shape. And this is really a more accurate way. Obviously, it gets right down to the eighth of an inch, and that is really important as we move the business forward, so that we can make sure we give you both the correct crossbar length as well as the correct angle to make a perfect fit for your Freedom launcher. Well, this is David from Wilderside. Until next time, tight lines, take it over.